Ever hear footsteps that aren't yours? In an empty place? Reddit's u/Shadowwalker87 did, at a dead Ohio mall. His night shift became a nightmare of echoes that knew his name. True story, or so he claims. Lights low, let's walk. Alex was 22, studying graphic design at a community college in suburban Ohio. Rent was killing him, so when he saw the ad for overnight security at Evergreen Mall, he jumped on it. The place had been dying for years. Big box stores fled. Anchor tenants boarded up after the 2008 crash. By 2023, it was a ghost town. Half the lights out, escalators frozen mid-step, fountains drained to cracked concrete. The owners kept it limping along for storage, renting space to random warehouses. Pay was $18 an hour, midnight to 8 a.m., perfect for a night owl like Alex. First shift was a breeze. He clocked in at the derelict security office near the food court. Peeling wallpaper, a desk piled with dusty monitors showing grainy CCTV feeds. His boss, a grizzled ex-cop named Hank, gave him the rundown. Walk the perimeter every hour. Check the loading docks. Don't go into the old Sears wing, structural issues. And ignore the echoes. Old buildings settle. Alex laughed it off. Echoes? Sure, buddy. Around 1 a.m., Alex started his first patrol. The mall was massive. 2 levels. 1.2 million square feet of echoing void. His flashlight beam cut through the dark like a knife, bouncing off shattered glass storefronts. Paxson Gap, all gutted. Faded posters advertised sales from a decade ago. Back to school blowout. He hit the upper level, past the carousel frozen with faded horses. That's when he heard it. Thud, thud, thud. Footsteps, not his. They mirrored his pace, lagging just a beat behind, coming from the shadows ahead. Alex froze. Hello? His voice boomed, then faded into that massive reverb. No answer. He shook it off. Probably a rat, or wind through a vent. Hank said echoes. Right. He kept walking, hearing jangling. The steps matched again. Thud, thud, closer this time, like someone heavy in boots trailing him. Alex spun, flashlight sweeping empty halls. Nothing. Heart picking up, he radioed Hank. Hey, hearing some noises up here. You sure no one else on shift? Hank chuckled. Kid, that's the mall. It talks. You'll get used to it. By 2:30 a.m., Alex was back in the office, chugging stale coffee, scrolling Reddit to kill time. Monitors flickered, empty corridors. Loading bay doors chained shut. He laughed at himself. Overactive imagination. But then, on camera 7, the old arcade wing movement. A shadow darted across the frame. Too tall for a rat. Alex zoomed in. Grainy blur. Gone. He grabbed his flashlight and headed there. The arcade was a time capsule. Pac-Man cabinets gutted. Air hockey tables collecting dust. Ski ball lanes choked with faded tickets. The echo started immediately. Thud, 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 pacing him again, but now with a rhythm, like a limp. Alex called out louder. Who's there? This is security. Silence then. A whisper, faint, like wind through teeth. Alex. He bolted upright. No way. His name? Nah, trick of the acoustics. But his skin crawled. He swept the beam. Nothing. Deeper in, past Dance Dance Revolution pads cracked, like old skin. He saw it, a scuff mark on the floor. Fresh, size 12 boot print, caked in what looked like dried mud. His boots were size 10, clean from the parking lot asphalt. 3 a.m. Alex was rattled but rationalized it. Trespassers. Maybe kids from the nearby high school. He checked the exterior doors. All locked. Back on patrol. Lower level this time. The food court was the worst. Pretzel stands with rotting signs. A Cinnabon counter where the smell lingered, sickly sweet under decay. Footsteps echoed again, but now ahead of him. Thud, drag, thud, like something injured, hunting. He followed the sound to the old movie theater annex. Doors ajar, marquee dark. Inside, rows of seats faced the screen, shredded like confetti. The echo bounced wildly. Alex, come play. Clearer. Feminine? No. Raspy. Like a man's voice filtered through gravel. Alex's radio crackled. Hank. Everything good, kid? Yeah, just echoes. Hank paused. Heard about the last guy? Quit after a week, said the mall remembers. Alex hung up, pulse hammering. Remembers what? He shone his light on the screen. Projections flickered in his mind. Nonsense. Then, in the beam's edge, a figure. Hunched in the back row. Ragged jacket, face obscured. It turned slowly. Empty hood. No face. Just void. He ran. Panting in the security office at 4 a.m., Alex reviewed tapes. There, camera 7, 2:45 a.m. The shadow crossed again, clearer. Tall, limping, carrying something long. A pipe? Alex fast-forwarded. Every patrol, it shadowed him. Perfect sync. He wasn't alone. Desperate, he dug through Hank's desk. Found old logs. 2015. Security guard disappeared during shift. No body. 2019. Another quit, ranting about the Echo Man. A newspaper clipping. Evergreen Mall built on old asylum grounds in the 70s. Patients transferred from State Hospital number 4. Known for echo therapy. Locking violent cases in echo chambers to break their minds. Alex's stomach dropped. The footsteps. The voice. It knew his name. How? Last patrol, 5 a.m. Alex armed himself with a tire iron from the maintenance closet. Upper level, arcade again. The scuff marks led here, a trail straight to the skee ball machine. He pried it open. Inside, not balls or tickets. Bones. Small. Human. Child-sized. The echo exploded. Thud, 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 all around. Alex. Play. Stay. Shadows peeled from walls. Dozens limping, hooded voids converging. He swung the tire iron, connected with nothing but air that screamed. Down the escalator, steps pounding behind. Food court. Tables overturned by invisible force. Pretzel stand collapsed as he passed. Theater annex. Doors slammed shut behind him. On-screen, grainy footage played. Not a movie, but him. Earlier that night, walking patrols. Then rewinding. Him as a kid? No, different boy. 2015, same mall, same path. The guard who vanished, face melting into void. In the seats it sat, the Echo Man. Not hooded now, face a warped echo of Alex's own, eyes hollow pits reflecting his terror. You hear me now, it rasped, voice syncing with his thoughts. Join the echo. Alex screamed, tire iron flying. It passed through, shattering a seat. The figure lunged, cold grip like frozen wind. He broke free, sprinted for the exit. Doors locked, radio dead. Monitors in the lobby flickered. Every camera showed him, surrounded. Dawn broke at 7:58 a.m. Alex burst into the parking lot, collapsing as Hank pulled up. What the hell happened? Alex babbled about echoes, bones, the man. Hank's face paled. Kid, you went in the Sears wing, didn't you? Alex hadn't, but the boot prints on his pants. Size 12. Mud from the condemned wing. He never went back. Quit that morning. But the echoes followed. Home. Footsteps in empty halls. Thud. Drag. Whispers in the shower. Alex, come back. Last Reddit update from you/Shadowwalker87 3 weeks ago. It's here, typing this while it paces my room. The mall remembers everyone who enters. It echoes them. Forever. If you hear steps that aren't yours tonight, run. Closing narration. Slow fade. Heartbeat slowing to stop. Screen shows real abandoned mall footage. That's the echo in the empty mall. Chills, right? What would you do on that shift? Drop a comment. Ever worked a creepy night job? Like, subscribe for more Darkies nightmares. Stay safe out there and listen close.